Hello, my lovely people. This is Queen Agnes. Welcome to Queen TV, where I encourage everyone to be earnest, embedded, and over-impaired. So, as you can tell by that title, today one of my goals is to write a book in a year. And I want to do a background to that book because this book has been through some stuff. So I started this book. I did write this book in a year, but there's some pieces. So I wrote this book in 20 what? I don't even remember what that year, 2015. I don't know. I was in 8th grade. Right now, I just graduated from college, and I was in 8th grade. So college took me 3 years, high school 4 years. So that's already 7 years. So about 8-ish years ago, 8-ish years ago is when I wrote the book. And I really wanted to write a book. I really wanted to share to the world my story, but I was scared of like mentioning specific names and just putting this, even though it's my story, but I'm a people pleaser and I like to protect those close to me, even though they've hurt me. So I didn't feel comfortable sharing that directly sharing my story just yet. And I still feel that way, but I low-key want to share my lessons and all of those things. So I decided to start writing a book. I made a fictional character, and her name is Hope Furaha. No, her name is Lena Hope Furaha. She goes through a lot of my stories. Some stories dramatized, some stories not even traumatized, they're just that traumatic. And kind of putting the same characters, adding additional characters, spicing some things up, lessening some things because they were too much. Yeah, so it's basically like, it's based off of my life story. And honestly, like looking back now, I feel like God didn't want me to publish that book because it was ready. Like I had an editor and everything. And I remember to this day, she was my science teacher. And I've always wanted to be an author. I loved writing so much. It's decreased during the years. I loved writing, reading books, and I wanted to be an author for the longest time. Everybody in my life at that time was very supportive. My friends, my parents, my teachers. And so I began the quest of finding an editor. And when I presented this idea to my history teacher at that time, her name was Dr. Reed. Oh, she's the best. She was there for it. And then I remember when I asked her to be my editor, it was so cute. And she was like, yes. So I began typing it up and just very passionate. Especially at this time in my life, I was going through so much. I was barely in 8th grade, but I was going through so much in my life. So, was it 8th grade? I don't think it was 8th grade. Yeah, it was 8th grade. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure it was 8th grade. Yeah, it was 8th grade because I remember that summer we worked on, like that school year I worked on it. That summer she was editing, giving me back the pages. That school year giving back pages. That summer sending me pages and all that. And the only step left was to publish, but like something just didn't let me take that step. And so I kind of like let it sit for years. And then I came back to it a little bit in 2022, and I kind of just skimmed through it. I didn't really read it. And then I touched up a few chapters, and then that was it. And then in 2023, once again, I touched a few chapters. And now we're in 2025 and I feel ready to go back in. I have new experiences to bring, to my story, and I'm really excited to try this writing a book in a year.